Hey, welcome home, gamers. We are back on Mechabellum. Short stream today. I'm basically going to make it for just the mini tournament. Nightcrawler says he should get Twitch affiliate today. Very nice. Let's go. Let's go. Hello, River. Missed you guys. All right, Tourney Reg is open. Let's find something to spectate. Perhaps here. Hello, hello. How you doing? Picnic. Hello, hello. How you been, Nick? Played the Asia tournament. Very nice. Glad you did well. All right. This is, in fact, round one, which is perfect. Let's just do register. Hey, look, we're right there next to Salt Monkey and River. I see, I see. A Shadow on the near side will be a Rhino specialist. Zemp on the far side will be a Giant specialist. See what they're up to. And Nightcrawler. Hey, man, congrats on getting affiliate. Very nice. MMR is so low compared to the real solid players. I mean, Nick, that is always the case, right? You went to 2-1 in Asia. Very nice. The guy you lost to took second. Cool. I'm a higher seed than egophobic. Hmm. Hmm. Apparently I am. There, we get some real strength with Mathis Might logging in. Greetings to Fort Build. River's been winning. Very nice. I have not been. I haven't played since Saturday. Not sure I even remember what we were doing. River says Nightcrawlers is only 2 lost. Oh, that's right. We did. We played on Sunday. Okay. We played Sunday morning. Well, Asia, no, EU 2v2 tourney. Sorry, I forgot about that. We went 2-2. Off stream action. Not really following this game much. I'm not sure if you guys are. There were like 70 or 80 people in the Asia in the mini, right? Like, so it's divided out by groups. So 16 in each group. Spiders do appear to be outscaling. Zemp is running anti-air on the tarantulas. Is interesting. And it's like tarantulas for the clear, void eyes for the single target. The void eyes go charged shot to bring down the rhinos quicker. Spectator Beta Blocker. That's a great name. So many levels. Looks like Shadow stabilizing for a round. Boom on the rhinos helped. Drops Zemp down to 4,000 or so. Got about 8 minutes till this mini tournament, so registration's still open. We're just watching ladder. Do have a shout out to Ija Syndical. For the follow yesterday while I was off the air. Appreciated. You're Amarocking right now? Amarocking out? Oh, you were struck by ad break. Sorry, Nick. So if it's 80 people, it was divided into groups of 16. So you'd have 5 groups of 16. That's the way the mini tournaments work, of course. That's one kind of a nice part about them is that they are you're grouped with people at the same MMR as you, so you should have a shot at coming in. Yeah, it's by skill, right? So, you know, you should always have a shot at winning or, you know, coming in the middle of your group. Then the weekend tournaments, of course, are groups of 128. So, yep, sitting at 1899, Tonics. We got back up there. Yeah, the weekend tournaments are much, you know, a really an indicator of where you stand in the larger group, I think. I did very well, but so did Whooped. Whooped is one of the only 3 people who finished ahead of me. Whooped got a top 3 finish. I came 4th. So we were having a good time. I thought you needed range on the Void Eyes. It's gonna help, for sure. Fort on this side for Shadoff. And Photon from the Farseers to try and push everything through a little bit further before they go down. I guarantee the rhinos get in. Oh, the two blew each other up there. That's unfortunate for Shadoff. So yeah, Nick, we we took a look at it. So the it's an S curve. So the median player is at 950 or so, and if you're up to about if you're at 1200 or something, I think you're like top 30 percentile, 30th percentile, something like that, and then 1600 was top 10 percentile, and 1900 was top 1 percentile, um, 99th percentile there. So like it's kind of a big S curve, and the brackets for for the mini tournaments are just based on who signed up and how many people there are. So like if we can kind of take a look at the bottom end of this group, there'll be probably 16 or so. So the screen is showing us 13. Um, so you'd have like 37 all the way up to 760 maybe would be the bottom, the biggest group, the biggest skill there, the biggest gap most likely. Top group is going to have gaps from 2400 down to about 1950, and then other groups should be a little bit closer. You heard the internal laugh. Love it. Hello, Blood. We have not played a game yet, so there we go. That's the MMR. Wow, Zemp getting it done with this Tarantula Void Eye build. That's fun. And gets the win over Shadoff. That's crazy. What's he got on the board other than that? It's a 5 crawler back line, 1 crawler up front. We're gonna take even survive loose formation. We've just got 5 tarantulas and double line of void eyes, different positions. Wild. All right, 2 minutes to go till tourney. So it looks like the top group will be Ben Malls and above, so 2000, basically a 2000 MMR cutoff. If you're 1994 and below, you're going to be in what looks like Advanced Group 2. Athonix, you might wind up facing the number 1 seed in the first match. But you and I would face each other if we both win our first rounder. And, if somebody else adds up further up ahead. Yeah, Advanced Group 2 at 1971. Yep. What we got here? Yeah, it looks like Egophobic is probably the last in Advanced Group 2 with Autodidactic. So 1800 down will be the next group. There's so many good players, yes. You just play me, it's okay. Nightcrawler says he's getting the win already. He's not in yet. Does the sign up board actually show everyone now? I don't think it does, but it's better. It's better. But for example, my sign up board is missing Nightcrawler if he's signed up. So yeah, you're under Mitre. Nick at the bottom. Up, I don't see Nick at the bottom. Just picnic. Fifth to last. Okay, we are facing Rich for our first match. Wait, I am in Advanced Group 3. 1899 doesn't even get you into AG2 this game, this tournament. Let's go. Oh, wait a sec. So we are in Advanced Group 3. 1899 does not get us into Advanced Group 2. Opponent Rich, not somebody I know. Looks like a speed specialist for me. Automat's been hunting you down recently? Well, Rich, whoever you are, good luck, have fun. Let's, go with all of that. So the good news for me is, if I win this one, I hit my all-time high MMR. All-time high is 1906. We're currently sitting at we're currently sitting at 1899. So a single win would put me up and over. We do win round one, so we're on 5,200. Opponent on 4064, it looks like. Take the energy absorb, I think. Opponent adds a tarantula, does have anti-aircraft ammunition on it. So opponent's going to win round two, that's fine. Thonix, you're the #1 seed in Advanced Group 3 with 1904. I see, and we're the #3 seed. Very nice. So we don't meet each other for a while yet. Well, we will take the wasps. Hello, sir. We are here for your flank. I guess the wasps can start out with range right away. Opponent took rhinos. Now that's a flank. A casual 5 units. And I think opponent has literally zero upshoot. So the Wasps just win the entire round. Question is, how much experience do they get? You see Stangs in my opponent's future. Carapid, what would make you imagine that? Goodness. Some people. Channel point predictions are open for this one, if anybody enjoys the Gamba. There's a bet on Amarok. Nobody has bet on Rich yet. Yeah, the Wasps are feasting. I think they have all leveled. I don't see it likely. Not enough Wasps. Oh, brilliant. Goodness. So with that... Nope, I can't pull that off, so just go Control Z on those guys. Give everybody extra attack, probably. Opponent's Mustangs have not sufficed. Problem for opponent. He did take the efficient light. He's got no AA on the far side. Magpie, thank you very much for the follow. Shortish stream today, by the way, because we are recovering from a... I want that, don't I? Recovering from an unscheduled medical procedure on Monday, so I will be, yeah, a little bit slow lately. Bring these guys out, armor them. See what other problems we can cause for opponent here. We're ahead 4,500 to 2,870. He has taken AA on the Mustangs, but they'll be... this is why the Rhinos are 40 meters ahead of the Wasps, not 30 meters ahead. So that the armored AA targets the... I mean, sorry, the AA Mustangs targets the armored Rhino and not the Wasps. Rhinos do have to summon in before they get the value of the armor. And of course, some of the Wasps do get targeted early. I think I have faced your build long ago. My answer was Wraith with Forts. That is decent. Yes, Terrapid, you have seen this one before. We ran it through the Americas. It seemed to do well. We'll run it here. I mean, I will certainly say there have been some people that have beaten it. So it's definitely not an unbeatable build. We're just gonna let that guy run in there. You've not faced it again, and now wants to see how I would now answer it. Yeah, of course you would try that first. Steel ball with suck for opponent, sure. You're playing the build Zemp just played? I love it. I do want to see how that's going to work. Oh, we collapse on Rich again. So 4,500 to 1,300 now. We're basically winning every round at this stage. What are we going to take? I think maybe Raiden for us. Raiden, just to kind of pop through some of these things in the middle, could be worthwhile. You beat Zemp in 7. Let's go. 450, huh? Maybe we just do that. Take the 450. And that group goes straight through to tower on the other side. Might as well take armor. There's EMP for arc lights. Turn the armor off so that things can get through a little bit better, maybe. That's all well and good. It's not like we don't run photon missiles to try and slow things down. We also run what do you call? Power armor. So he is trying to force us into power armoring and otherwise handling a whole bunch of things there. Yeah. We do get the far side tower. Took us a minute. Now we're collapsing on the many Mustangs. We win again. 3 times in one day. You won your first game, Nick. Let's go. Was that you said that was rookie group 5? Hey. And Zalix is 1-0 in intermediate third after beating the number 1 seed. Good, good, good. Oh, Wasp Swarm is brutal when we have all of this. You guys clearly need Photon. You guys get that. Are we just selling you? I think we are just selling you. For that. You guys can run some things. That looks like probably a wasp there. Go through that way. There's a wasp swarm on my back flank. Well, I certainly should have thought of that. I did not play around the wasp flank. On the other hand, even with a quick tower take for opponent, we are going to get the tower on that near side. No GGs. No GGs. All right. It's fine. Shielded Fang and 2 to 3 squads on the enemy's flanks around turn 5 or 6 instead of crawlers. Mild success with it. That's an interesting strat for sure. You notice I did actually throw down a Fang of my own back here. I never did armor it because he answered it with a Mustang, which I think is correct. But like to be able to pull a bunch of stuff the wrong direction on that side was pretty intentional. And I used to do that with the Fang and Sledge flank, right? That was one of the things I did for a while. Definitely had success with it. And let's see. We have reached an Amarok all-time high MMR. Plus 19 puts us at 1918. That breaks my previous high. Yay! $1918 hype. End of World War One. Let's go. Something like that. Why does my combat power emblem look so cool? Yeah, that's pretty cool looking for sure. I don't think can I show why? Our combat power is we've reached, can't go out to season. We've reached what do you call the Grandmaster this season. So that is, I think, the Grandmaster combat power emblem. And yours don't. Because we have scored 200,000 plus this season. Thonix is close against Volker Rainbow. Or Volker Rachow, sorry. Let's take a look at that one. Just have the wrong tech on this account. Grandmaster Amarok, what a title. Yeah. It's the wrong techs for Thonix, he says. He's got 4 teched Void Eyes and ranged HE on the Tarantulas. But opponent, Volker Ratchow, has gone big Overlords with advanced targeting system as well. 6 Overlords. Seems to be doing pretty well. The Aru thinks this is a win for Volker Ratchow. We know this round goes to Volker Ratchow because we knew what the score was coming in. It's not 1857. Thonix says GG, and that might be the end for him. Yeah, that was actually the first tech that that Zemp took, right? If you remember, before he even had them flying, he took the plus damage on the Void Eye. Would have been over 4 rounds ago if you had the right tech bar. He says, I wanted to press press EMP so that your spiders don't have any more splash, but I didn't have it either. Well. Thonix says it's boring losing to himself. Yeah, I think we've all felt that way. Not. Well, that's the number 1 seed down. A Cowl, the number 5 seed, beats the 4. And Rio Grande was ahead of Demandrid. Looks like that has gone away for a moment. Egophobic beat Rackamackathon. Baru got the win over Ray-Ban. Floral over Jandrid. So I imagine I'm going to be playing Floral. What did you run there, Floral? Make a quick scouting report to see what their final board looked like. Mustangs with anti-missile. All right. Anything important to know? Not really. Very standard bars. Okay. Leo. That's what we wanted to know. We should check our Void Eyes. I think we want to add potentially Aerial. Something like that, maybe. You think Electromag armor is needed? Okay. Interesting. These two, the last ones going. I'm not even wearing my badge. Hold on a minute. I should be wearing my badge. Why am I not wearing my badge? Yeah, wait. I am wearing it. Horn. I'm confused. It just doesn't show it in the tournament. That's not true. I've certainly seen them on other people's accounts on weekend tournaments. Right? Like, we're seeing Rio Grande. Is Rio gonna win this? Looks pretty solid anyways. I don't think he wins this round, though. But TMPing the big melter, of course, helps a ton. Whatever's down in that smoke is dead. Demandred is down to 126. You look at the live ranking, it shows your own badge, but not others. Okay. Interesting. Fire for both. You've got to have your shields up now. Just click 4 shields. Quickly. You don't need to think about it much. Just dink, 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 dink. Then figure out what you're doing with the rest of your stuff. Rio is going to light the world on fire in front of the melters. It's like the same mobile beacon as last round, since that worked out well. Triplet of Phoenix, just to have more spawning and surviving. Demandred has gone to the energy shield wasps on the side that he's dropping the fire, so if the Mustangs are dead, he'll win that side. Again, Rio Grande should have started the round with a quad shield deployment. He's got 650 left. 15 seconds. Needs temp range. I'm gonna cross with the bubbles. There's temp range. You need one more bubble, sir. Bubble. Oh no. Oh dear. Literally, I think he ran out of time. He had rapid resupply. I think he was even floating monies. And the shield right there would have made a huge difference against the wasps. Looks like it's taken 11 rounds, but Demandred will win this one with the fire and the wasp play. Oh, no, other way around. Rio Grande does pull it out. One surviving Raiden, a couple of surviving Phoenix. And that means we go back to the main board. And the number 1 seed, number 2 seed, number 4 seed, all lost, along with the 6. So out of the top 6 seeds, there's only us, the number 3, and ACAL, the number 5, remaining. Unbeaten. We're going to be facing Swap Commend, who we did not look at. So no idea what that person's going to be about. Okay, he did save the 200. There's our badge. North America's number 4 last weekend. So pretty pretty pleased with that. Again, it's going to be a short stream today, recovering from medical procedure on Monday, so not going to make it a full 8-hour day. No way, no how. I see, I see. So you don't see anybody's badge out here, just in the match. I see, I see. All right, we are facing Swap Command. Don't know anything about them, but channel point predictions are up. You gotta buy and then abandoned. The disappointment of losing to the wrong tech is too deep. It's fair, I think. It's fair. What about a missile specialist? Opponent a training specialist. Of course, there's no. These are the two hacks that really would have benefited from the quick cooldown. And quick cooldown is no more. Rip quick cooldown. Let's see what opponent is doing. Looks like they are going to be offset to one side. They've sold a steel ball, added a pair of fangs in front of their arc lights, trained one of the fangs. You've trained a fang. That makes me suspect a carry fang build. What are your fang techs? Mech Rage, Range, Armor Piercing, and Portable Shield. That also makes me suspect a carry fang build. Redeployment would be so strong with my intended build. Oh, you actually leveled that tower, huh? Oh, he's got a shield up. That'll work nicely for him. He ranged those? He did. It's Fang Gaming, guys. Alright, swap command in straight carry Fang, it looks like. Yep, Mech Rage now to go with. Looks like our Mustangs are going to have a pretty good day. Missile kills nothing at all. That was handy. And yeah. Nick gets to 2-0. Let's go. Yay, Fangs! I cannot help but love them, you see. Hilarious. You are rooting for the bad guy here. Hold on a sec. You're not allowed to root for the bad guy, buddy. The second seed in your group was 288 MMR. I love it, Nick. I love it. I think we're gonna need some crawler on the line action out there. Hmm. And we pin a couple of those in the shield bubble and bring the shield bubble down. That would be really nice. Yep, we do. It's exactly what we wanted out of this round. But when will the opponent get forts? Don't know. I don't know when they're gonna get their forts. I mean, next question is, do I get the forts now? Yes, in fact, the weekend or the tournament MMR gains and losses are actually higher than non-tournament gains and losses. Are we going to drop something down? You guys are all level 2s. That sounds fine. We'll hit this little pod then. Yeah, the tournaments are more rewarding in terms of the the overall payout, etc. There is a rhino out there. That is going to be your answer, I see. The level 2 tower over there. Opponent's rhinos are level 2. I almost put my forts out on the side that he had the rhinos on, but as it turns out, where we were was fine. Yeah. Nick, you didn't play for a while. Yeah, that's fair. Hmm. I think we'll give each of you your own problem there. And then range and speed, probably. If opponent were to ion beam, it's probably over here. It is. We've completely whiffed with our ion beam. Very un-Amarok-like, but he's also whiffed with his, so our ion beam should have been way further forward. I think that's actually in the stream tags, right? 4,000 hours plus? Where am I at now? 4,300. Armored rhinos, sure. Swap command wins around. That was mostly on the back of that ion beam, I think. Zone range speed here. Gonna leave us with up front there, I think. Yeah. That ion was pretty brutal, and mine completely whiffed, right? So. Turn off his level 6 and level 5 pack there. That'll be awful nice. Oh yeah, it is Carrie Fang. We knew it was going to be Carrie Fang from round 1. Good day, little Miss Dumpsterfire. How are you? Hope you're well. Sorry for missing you guys on Monday. Good to come home to the gamers. Exactly. Is it time to sell one of you? Who's doing nothing? 11,000? That was pretty useless. Let's go that. What can we do with oil over here? And probably leveling this tower, I think. They have been. They've been trying to fang game us. They've had a good round so far. It's Rhino Fang into Fort Stang. Have full 4 tech on the fangs now. Yeah, we definitely need to be able to pop the rhinos faster. That is true. Not quite 95,000, huh? Impressive. There we go. That's a little better. That rhino does need to die, it's true. Well. Oh, we have all the spells, don't we? Alright, you guys get your stuff. Beam the fangs, not the rhinos. Problem is I missed the fangs the last time I tried that. They were too darn fast. Just beam the flank fangs. Didn't get the didn't get all my clicks in. Not having temp range is sitting is killing us over there. Alright, 2250, huh? I think that's the best we can do. All right, the fangs get the job done. He's using Vibes Rhino Fang build. It's full four-tech Rhino's four-tech fangs, right? Like we just have to have finished it earlier than that. This is where, like, a long time ago, I was running double tap, or sorry, rapid reload instead of anti-air barrage, and that would just shut this down so hard. But then, you want anti-air barrage for so many other things. You guys did great. I wonder if I needed more Void Eye. Maybe it was ranged Void Eye instead of ranged Fort. Might have been the play. Opponents, Rhinotechs, you can see them right there. They're full out. They've got Photon, Power Armor, Armor Enhancement, and Final Blitz. Should have hacked the Rhinos, probably. Yeah, I never had anything that kills the Rhinos quickly enough. So, hacking the Rhinos, or just Steel Ball earlier might have done it. Well, congrats to Swap Commend. They are through. They've put us back down under our max. Yeah, War Factory maybe. Now, Admiral Brew is in the group, so no surprise there. All right, and in fact, Baru won that one, or won his game, so he's up against Floral. Egophobic, you're now the number 1 seed, facing Swap Commend, so be prepared. Hacker's ready. Acid wasn't going to help. Acid wasn't going to help at all. There's Photon on the bar. Killed Cannon. So, skip the Acid. Double shot, though. Double shot wouldn't have been bad. We're up against Rio Grande. We saw them a little earlier. All right, so we have we'll put some early pressure on. Follow up with some backline crawler. No, photon coating is immune to. It makes all of the techs immune to EMP. So. Opponent has added a round 1 Rhino as Rhino Specialist. That's fun. We have killed the Rhino, but not by much. That was a pretty good shout from him, though. To go Rhino, especially after watching that last game. Quick teleport suits our proposed build there. We care about the Rhinos yet? Not really. Feel a big need to answer the Rhino. Oh, was that Elite Rhino? Was that what was happening? Ugh. I thought he was bringing in level... because I thought he had trained them. So I didn't check to see if he had Elite Rhino. Yeah, that did mess up the mental calculus there, Cat Samu. You're not wrong. Egophobic says he's doing the exact same thing. Yeah. One trick pony. Yeah, it started as just fangs. For sure. What are minor points? Sum total of the points of the players you have faced. This is somewhat a strength of schedule, in theory. Yes, it does affect you if players abandon. It affects you negatively. We'll get around the far side tower. Our big flank there. I would have gotten third if Mumbo had 2% more tilt. Exactly. But Mumbo controlled it. It is true. Not a fan of this start. Assault Scorpion does answer the mini worm. Hello, lads. Keep those guys on the surface, I think. You have a lot of minor points. Oh, he actually told you he was going to abandon? Wow. Yes, level 2 Rhino will beat the level 1... Oh, and you boomed it, huh? Okay. Interesting choice. Flank was good from him, though. Flank was very good. I guess he expected more, maybe more on the flank there. Sure what he was thinking. Hey, come back here. Where are you going? You are fine. Let's go, wasps. Well, there's nothing happening over here, right? Go with something like that and that, maybe. Try and keep them on the surface again. Probably speed as well. It's a Degen Beam Wraith in the air above me. Okay. And range for the stings. That guy has won the flank, but lost the front. Don't know what we're doing here. Looks like we're going to be stuck on a bunch of other units. Oh, we didn't bring the Wraith down. That's unfortunate. How much do we have? 750. there a cell here? Maybe there. Nick placed third going into round 3. Very nice. All right, we get the round. Hey, you got this. Thank you, Vil and V. Much appreciated. Pete Rose stream, betting on himself. I don't know if we're gonna get this round. Don't have enough time, but I like where we're going with this. Bombardment. He won this side, right? But no, we just want to hit all of this junk. All around. We want to give you guys that. Probably that. Group just goes straight on in. I love that the orbital bombardments are on the same side and everything, but we're one shield to the good. Means he's actually sort of bombarding his own units as they come in. And of course his flank pull keeps some of our units out of it. Yeah. His orbital bombardment hit his own crawlers a bunch of times. It's amazing. He did shield, though. Good for him. Rhino is a little bit back, yes. If you have enough to take all of this, you do shoot way too slowly. Yeah, okay. The swarm cult. Yes. Okay. Yep. Have fun. You got him down to 150, but he beat you too? No. You were supposed to stand strong with me. Well, what are we doing with this next 650? Eh, You're a personal fan of Stormcallers? Love it. You take AA, you did. We get the tower now, that's good. We even get the leveled Rhino over there. Also good. Not leveled Rhino, leveled Beastie, leveled Worm. Up you guys go. You can have a level. Is it photon coating now? Probably photon coating now. Missile strike should be a lot of value over there. Lone range speed. Let's just free the back line up a little bit. A halfway decent shield. Good evening, Sir Limbo. I had a bit of a medical problem on Father's Day. Wound up with an unscheduled medical procedure on Monday, so I'm running a very short stream today. I have been, yeah, not been wellest, so we're just kind of on a recovery at the moment. Yeah, thank you. It's in the category of very glad it was caught and dealt with. No, Terrapid. Yeah, I am very tired. It's we're running extreme fatigue. But aw, thank you, Larius. I know, exactly. Darn medical issue. I mean, it's particularly frustrating because it was like it popped up during, like, for Father's Day. Kiddo and I went go-kart racing at a local indoor go-kart track, which was super fun. We had a blast. It just ended in tears. Thank you. Yeah, it's just yeah. Thank you. I'll just leave it at thank you. Darn medical issues indeed. You go there. We're selling somebody. Who are we selling? Who is underperforming? Maybe it's actually Control Z. You tried blowing up in my face. It didn't work. We get that far side tower. We come around to finish out. And I think we do got this, Villain V. I think you were right. Woohoo! Let's go. So plus 19 gets us back above our previous all-time high. Not all the way to the giddy heights of 1918, but we're above 1900 again. 1911 for now. And we are through to the next round. We'll run our last set of ads here. Thank you, guys. The answer was balls the turn before he went boom. You would have won. Oh, pretty rough, pretty rough. Baru is 3-0. Let's go, Baru. Looking for a mini tourney title. All right, whole bunch of abandons. Got a couple of seconds left. But we are apparently fighting Egophobic or Rich for the right to be in the second place. Might wind up fighting Rio Grande or Schmaltz Granate, maybe, if we're the play down. Facing Schmutz Granate, okay. It's a very cute kitty. Or PFP, anyways. It does look very AI generated, doesn't it? My goodness. Okay, let's go with Speed Specialist. You dropped to 4th, Picnic. Aw. Well, good showing nonetheless, sir. Hey, chat, why was the mech so angry? This has got to be a mech rage joke, right? Someone kept pushing its buttons. It was going so good until it wasn't. Love it. Hmm. Just have a pair of arc lights up here. See what happens. Opponent has gone 5 arc lights. 5 arc lights that don't have AA, so... Okay. It's a choice. Hello. You get a flank. Opponent took the Farseer. Puts the Farseer out on the outside corner. So a little unlucky in terms of what he's got where. He's going to win this one. C'est la vie. Channel point predictions are up. Schmutz Granate the favorite right now. We will take the Rhino Assault for the maybe mid-back, I guess. He probably drops his saber out there to defend the Rhino, right? Sure. Now come the Wasps. He's also got a Rhino drop. His Rhino drop should be out on this corner. I don't know if ours will go for the Farseer or the tower. Alright. So a couple of things are going for it. He's got crawlers that have brought him to the tower, I think. These crawlers bring him the wrong way. On the other hand, there's no AA on this side of the board. The Wasps are just going to feast. The only AA on the board at all is the Farseers on the far side of the board. Farseer singular, I guess. Wasps don't have range, so that will be a problem. Okay. At least we have some fast Wasps. They can close the range, but yeah, they're going to have a bad time. Farseer wins it for Schmutzgranate. Hello, hello. It's been too long since I've been able to hang out in chat. Well, I'm glad you're here today. We are still running silly Wasp shenanigans. We're 2-1 so far in tourney. Admiral Baru has made the final. To a bit of my surprise, I guess. Yeah, good shout throwing the EMP on things for him. Bunch of sentry missiles that will fall on the crawlers. It's like the Farseer is just straight up beating us this game. It happens. What next? Oh, Scorpion for opponent. That would be handy for him. On the other hand... No, not you. Excuse me. You. Ooh, opponent trying anti-air typhoon. Fun. Anti-air doesn't get the Wasps into range, of course. We've talked about that on a previous game of this. The level 3 Scorpion does wonders on that side of the board. Goodness. Alright, that's an addition to the team. It won't keep up with the rest of the board, but No, it's basically out and just 300 points of damage if we win the round now. Big if, because we are currently losing all the king's wasps right now. Hey, the scorpion caught up and took out some fangs. Excellent. Wait, the scorpion caught up and won the round for us. Let's go. You guys get your levels. I think you guys get armor. And I am definitely thinking, just pull those guys around the board. Thank you very much. Yes, of course. He throws down the orbital on the flank. Let's go. I love that we've forced him into that. I hate that it's happening. And he has double tapped the saber-tooth. How did the Chinese turn out? Was that for Titan? Egg rolls? Oh, the egg rolls, right, with his father. Yes, yes, yes. Homemade egg rolls, I remember. Is that game? That is, yeah, that's game. And we are down. Opponent just able to storm us to death with the orbital bombardment after the electromagnetic the previous round. And so round 6 loss. We're no longer elite. We are past 1337. Very sad. And of course, we're back under our all-time high. Hello, it's a rooster raid. My goodness, 300 folks. Welcome in, everybody. We finish out our mini 2 and 2, which is hey, GG's. You are the you are one of the raiders. No, well played, man. You shut that down real quick. So that's the end of the tournament. Baru does win Advanced Group 3. Swap Command comes in runner-up with that Terry Fang build that he was running. Egophobic 3rd, Amarok 4th as the top of the 2 and 2s. Rocket Abuse at the flank was great. No, it worked out really well. I mean, I knew you were on a timer for it, right? But you make it work. Yesterdog, Red Scarab, Cardalaw, thank you guys for the greetings. Rooster, how was your stream? Tuvin, welcome. So, 4th in the Weekend Tournament Americas, 4th in the mini tournament. Do we go back out on ladder? That is the question here. We do have a big audience, but I think stream was good. Found out it was your 1 year partner anniversary today and won the mini to celebrate. Let's go. Well, congratulations on the anniversary. Very nice. Very nice. I'm I'm afraid I may just be done though, guys. I was on having a rough weekend and needed a medical intervention. So I was actually planning to just play the mini today. So while I appreciate the raid deeply, I think we are going to have to raid folks along to another destination. It looks like Clint and Try to Be Paws were casting the EU mini and may now be playing some 2v2s together. So let's send you to Clint Leetwood. And again, apologies for not sticking around for the Raiders. I appreciate you guys. This is kind of the limit of what I'm capable of for the day. Yeah, thank you guys. Let's raid Amarok. Psych, guys. How do you evaluate your losses? Is there a good way to figure out what I did wrong? So, Durain, there actually is, in that you can take a replay and look back at watch a replay and pick up a given round to figure out what you could have done differently. So you skip this and then pick the round you wanted to look at, and let's say we're at round 9 of this one when we were still atop for points. You can click this little square button in the bottom right hand corner, and that is to take over and restart the round. So that's one way to do it. One way I've liked to do in the past is actually looking at things from opponent's perspective, to kind of look through it and say, this is what we've got. This is what I'm doing. But again, this is end of stream, so I'm going to leave you guys to the tender mercies of Clint Leetwood. And we will put up the thank you to those of you who've supported, including our mods. Zalex, we had Zalex, Catsamu, Alpha Titan, Whooped GG today. Thank you guys very much. VIP sponsors, Toast94, Blue Feral, Just Nash XYZ, Fab4200, Xfire X, and Anabolica23. So, thank you guys very much. Of course, hardware was provided by Blue Feral, Ocelotus Gaming, Mr. John Thursday, and Salt Monkey is Zach. I need to rest. It's about it for me for the day. No America's tourney. I'm just not going to be up for it, I don't think. And we'll catch you guys on Friday.